Data science is one of the most talked about fields today, but also one of the most misunderstood. Some people think it's just statistics, others think it's just coding. Some think it's only about AI. In reality, data science sits at the intersection of all of these. In this video, we'll break down what data science actually is, what data scientists really do, the skills involved, and why data science is becoming one of the most important fields in the world today. So, what is data science? Data science is the process of extracting useful insights and knowledge from data to support decision-making. In simpler terms, data science turns raw data into meaningful information, and that information helps people and companies make better decisions. It's not about collecting data for fun. It's about answering questions using data. Ever wondered what a data scientist actually does all day? It's way more than just staring at numbers on a screen. It's actually a super interesting process. First, they start by asking a really important question, something like, why are so many users leaving our app? Then it's time to go on a data hunt. They gather information from all over the place. Databases, surveys, websites, you name it. But that raw data is often messy, so the next step is cleaning it up. This means getting rid of errors, duplicates, and any missing pieces to make sure it's accurate. Now for the fun part, analysis. Using stats, coding, and cool visualizations, they dive deep into the data to find hidden patterns. They might even build predictive models to forecast future trends. But here's the most crucial step, communication. All those amazing insights are useless if no one understands them. So they translate their complex findings into a clear, simple story for everyone else. Pretty cool, right? Now, we're breaking down the three essential pillars that form the foundation of data science. First up, the bedrock of it all, statistics and mathematics. Now, don't let that scare you. Think of stats as your detective toolkit. It helps you find hidden patterns in your data, measure how certain or uncertain your findings are, and truly understand the relationships between different pieces of information. You'll use concepts like mean, median, and standard deviation to get a feel for your data. Then, things like probability and correlation help you see how things connect. And with hypothesis testing, you can finally answer that critical question. Is this result actually meaningful, or is it just a random fluke? It's all about making sure you can trust the conclusions you draw from the data. The second pillar is programming. This is where you roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty with the data. Data scientists use programming to manage massive datasets that you could never handle in a spreadsheet. It allows you to automate repetitive tasks and, most importantly, build predictive models. The most common languages you'll hear about are Python and R, with SQL being essential for pulling data from databases. But here's the key takeaway. Coding is a tool, not the ultimate goal. You're not coding just for the sake of writing code. You're reusing it as a powerful instrument to unlock insights and understand the story your data is trying to tell. Finally, we have the third pillar, which is often the most underrated but arguably the most important: domain knowledge and communication. This is what separates a good data scientist from a great one. You need to deeply understand the context of the problem you're solving. If you're working with medical data, you need some understanding of healthcare. If it's a finance dataset, you need to know about economics. This context is everything. And once you've done your analysis, you have to be able to communicate your insights clearly to people who aren't data experts, like managers or clients. After all, what good is a brilliant discovery if you can't explain why it matters? So there you have it, the triple threat of data science. It's the combination of statistics, programming, and strong communication that truly makes an impact. The terms data science and computer science are often thrown around, and you might wonder if they're the same thing. It's a super common question, and while they sound similar, their focus is actually quite different. Think of computer science as the architect and builder of the digital world. It's all about how computers work, designing complex systems, creating software, and crafting efficient algorithms. Computer scientists build the tools and the infrastructure that we use every single day. Now, data science is like a detective, but for data. It's focused on gathering, cleaning, and analyzing massive amounts of information to uncover hidden patterns and insights. Data scientists use statistics and machine learning to make predictions and help businesses make smarter decisions. So where do they overlap? Both fields definitely need strong programming skills and an understanding of algorithms. But remember the core difference. Computer science builds the systems, while data science uses those systems to find meaning in data. You've probably wondered, how does Netflix know exactly what show you'll binge watch next? Or how does your bank instantly flag a weird transaction? The answer is data science. It's not just some abstract tech buzzword. It's changing our world in real time. Think about it. In sports, teams are using data analytics to fine-tune their strategies and gain a competitive edge, analyzing every play to boost performance. In healthcare, it's helping doctors predict disease risks earlier and make more accurate diagnoses, literally saving lives. Even on social media, every scroll, like, and share is analyzed to understand what captures our attention. From preventing fraud to recommending your next favorite movie, data science is the hidden engine making smarter, faster decisions all around us. It's the science of turning massive amounts of information into meaningful action. Data science can be challenging, but it's not impossible. It doesn't require you to be a math genius or a coding expert from day one. What matters most is curiosity, logical thinking, willingness to learn. You build skills step by step, just like learning a language. So, what is data science? Data science is asking the right questions using data to find answers and communicating insights clearly. It combines statistics, programming, critical thinking, and real-world understanding. In a world driven by data, data science helps turn information into impact. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe. In the next video, we'll talk about how to start learning data science as a beginner, even if you have no background.